is a very special year for Grundig. The reason is because Grundig turns 70 years in 2015. And 70 years is a long period of time, and of course in 70 years many things happen, and you have to keep on developing and stepping up and taking milestones in order to make it that long. So I would like to take you a little bit through the history of Grundig, only a couple of minutes, sharing some highlights that we had within the last 70 years. Otherwise we would need the entire week to do so. So it all started in 1945. The first thing was tuba test. It was a test instrument, so not home electronics. But then directly a year later we had Heinzelmann. Some of you might know it's a very famous product within our organization. It was the basis for the history and for the fantastic development of Grundig. Then directly in 1952, when the first channel was introduced in Germany for TV broadcasting, Grundig started with a TV, and it continued further on. Here I found something very recently which I think is very fascinating. You see a Raumklangstrahler. It's the first multi-room stereo system. It's from 1956. And interestingly, we have two products in our line that look just like this. And it was not on purpose, it was by coincidence. And it's interesting because it really was a stereo system for every part in the room, so you put it in the corner, or in a special place, or even in another room. So when you continue down the line, you see that 1961, today everything is portable. Grundig had the first portable TV. It's a little bit funny to say that, but it was an innovation back then. It was a big step for the company. And in 1967, color TV started in Germany, and directly in this year, Grundig came with a series of products for being able to be fascinated by the color TV broadcasting. And in the 70s, we introduced Audiorama. It's a 360-degree speaker. It had 12 speakers inside. It was a really fascinating product, and I think many of you might remember. One which I really remember a lot, it is the smallest one in here, is the car radio. It had an automated system to find the next station. You did not need to go there and turn anymore. Just push the button, and then there was the next receiving station. I think that was a fascinating thing back then. And also the first projector from Grundig in 1979. The size was like this, about like this. And if we see how small they are today, it's a vast development within that period for consumer electronics. Grundig was a major supporter for DAB standards, so we introduced the first DAB receiver, and as well the DVB receiver was produced by Grundig in 1995. One thing I really liked a lot was 25 years ago, it's 20 years ago, the first TV with 100% recycled plastic usage, a stepstone in this area. And many of you might not know, Grundig was the first producer in the world having serial production for MP3 players. And we keep stepping up and keep doing big moves. And one of the last big moves was in 2006, the entry into the SDA area. And in this short period of time, we already sold more than 20 million products out of this completely new product range for Grundig. But we didn't stop. Just in 2013, we introduced 100 completely new products with a complete new range of white goods, which we hadn't done until then. And it came directly with world record energy consumption levels for many of the products. Last year, we said, okay, ultra definition is the technology to move with. So we introduced it with a broad range, and also continue to develop our white goods product offer with ionizing technology. For instance, for the dishwasher, where you can remove odors when you don't use the dishwasher. and a new series of products with a very low sound level, because you don't want these products to be noisy. You'd like them to be near you because it's easy to go there, but at the same time you don't want to hear them work. So we concentrate on making them silent and sound well. And as well, last year we produced our biggest screen ever. It's 1,200 inch, so it's a 30-meter diagonal. It couldn't fit in here. And you can see how big it is if you look at the people standing just beside it. If you think it's a person is 180, you can imagine how big this screen was. And this year we have started with a complete new product. It's a T-Meeker, and outside you can see our first ultra-definition curved TV, which is just launching next month. So with all these, we have managed to develop Grundig, as already mentioned, for consumer electronics and products for every room at home. We have series for small domestic appliances, consumer electronics, major domestic appliances, and if you count them together, it's stopping here, it comes up to more than 500 different products in our product range.
Products are temporary, brands are forever. That is our motto, and we wanted to convert this wonderful company from a consumer electronics company towards a home electronics company. The aim was reducing companies' dependability on volatile industries, to build other legs for the brand so that the brand could stand rigid and very well prepared for a sustainable growth in the future. What we want to consider is the usability of these technologies. What I mean with usability is to which extent the technologies that we are offering is relevant. Now, at Grundig, we went one step beyond, and in the home electronics, we deleted all surfaces. By thinking out of the box, we said, okay, what is in our DNA? Projection, we can do it. Light, we can do it. Display, we can do it. White goods, we can do it. Why don't we put all of these in one pot and then generate a very useful concept for the people in the kitchen? We nicknamed this project as VUX. VUX stands for Visual User Experience. We can control hood, top, dishwasher, or even baby camera in the kids' room in order to look at what's happening with the baby in the back room as a display wherever you want on the cooking top or outside of the cooking top. That's where the technology is going to go through. We concentrate on innovations, we concentrate on useful innovations, and our ambition is to convert them into products in our industry. We deliver our messages, we tangibilize our messages with products. They are temporary, we always have to update them, but the common denominator is they have to be functioning very well, they should be having a timeless design, and they should be very well equipped, and they should be reliable. And of course, that's not everything. We should be market conform, we should be keeping up with the market dynamics, and we should be adapting ourselves to the needs and requirements of the market, which necessitates to re-evaluate the whole value chain as well, to accelerate logistics, to improve the service to our first-tier clients, which in that sense is the trade. That is our focus, which is readable even from the outside. If you look at the inside of the company, it's not different. We have our innovative DNA, but innovation doesn't always stand for product innovation. It can be process innovation, it can be innovation in every aspect. But at the end of the day, we can only and only earn money as long as we can sell our products, meaning that we have to distribute our products, meaning that we have to make ourselves, our products available for everyone, and therefore distribution is a very crucial concept for us internally as well. As of today, if you look at Grundig, that's not gas, that's Germany, Austria and Switzerland. That's a new internal jargon that our team invented. We are generating 60% of our sales revenue from German-spoken areas. This, in and of itself, had a strategy as well. For us, the key word was concentrate and focus. For us, it was much more valuable having 10% market share where our roots are already there. It was much better having each 1% market share in 10 countries. Then in 10 countries you are negligible, but at least we started back from our roots, and that's our picture as of today. The next 20% we are generating within EU, and the remaining 20% is generated from the rest of the world. That is the point which we think we have a huge potential to grow.